Hi guys, Douglas here, hope you're great. And on this video, I will show you how I create this fallen texture here you're seeing on my drawing. This is a ocean landscape, and as we see, the wave is very calm and approaching the rocks, and we see this fallen here, this effect. And I will demonstrate and share with you how I create this effect. Very simple. And I will start with a simple sketch I did here. I just created some rocks, and it will be better to see the texture, but I will not draw the whole drawing, just focus on this texture, okay? So I have here a blending stump, a very small one, also this one, and a larger one. So it's up to you, it depending on the size of your drawing. This one can benefit you more, okay? But on this case, it's a small drawing, just about the size of the pencil. I use this to start, okay? So, no secret, I just start creating some shadows here randomly. I don't have any reference for this, so you go the way you prefer, and then according to the result you are getting, you change it or you erase it, you change directions. It's up to you. And a detail is that the blending stump here is clean, okay? It's not so dirty. It's just some graphite powder here at the tip, but it's enough to dust the white paper. So I already start creating some shadows here, some stains if you prefer. The only thing in my opinion, it's better to create realistic effects, is that I follow the direction of the wave. So I imagine the wave is coming this direction, the water flow is coming on this direction, so I tend to create textures following this direction, okay? If it was the opposite, I would do the opposite. But this is just my approach. So if you have a different approach, as you start practicing, go ahead. You see, one of my principles when I share my techniques is that I never say this is right or wrong. Yeah, because in my opinion there is no right or wrong in art. So you are an artist, you are creating, and there is no right or wrong. Yeah. But as I'm drawing realistic, and I have this goal to keep the drawing looks realistic as in real life, so I follow this passion I have to create as realistic as possible because I like it. But if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. You shouldn't do it. Yeah? Something you don't like. And now, okay, it's enough textures for the first base layer. Now I will just brush a bit this. And then you see there is no, it's not so easy to see the texture because this area is white and also this area is white. And as soon as you start creating something here, you see that the texture stands out. So, for example, if I create something here, on my drawing I did some very small rocks, and here I will reproduce something similar. For example, just to show you how you stand out the texture when you separated the white It took me quite a lot of time to create the little rocks on the original drawing. I'm doing it faster here just to let you see the difference. By the way, this technique I'm showing you is part of my course book, How to Draw Water for Beginners. I have a course book, a physical book. You can check it on Amazon. There is a link on the description of this video. And I share with you a lot of techniques to create water in different contexts, such as calm waters, lakes, rivers, the ocean, and how to create a water effect such as a drop of water or the rain, and much more. And the link will be on description if you are interested, okay? And this drawing is part of the course book. Right. Now I'll take here a 2B pencil and show you that I have to create a boundary, like a boundary here where the water starts. So I create this darker line here to demonstrate the foam, the wave is flowing through this line. And then later I will create some shadow there near the line, and clean with my, I'll probably use the electric eraser because it's more effective for this situation. And you see how creates a nice a volume effect. Okay. I did here the same I did over here, okay? This darker line here. All around. Now, if you prefer, you can darken more this area, create some darker spots. See, my blending stump is not dark enough, so I can use the pencil to darken some areas more than other. This must be very, very smooth because it's a foam, right? So I'm showing you the technique, but as you see, I always mention that you have to work a lot here. So you don't have to hurry here. Okay, now I will use the blending stump again. And obviously there is a transition here from the foam to the flow of the sea, that is a different texture, right? So there is a small short transition here. And now I will be using the cotton just a bit to spread more this, because my idea here is to dirt the white area proposital to create the white effects. So you can use the pencil eraser, okay? Let's see, just one part of it. You can use the pencil. We are already seeing some effects appearing, especially when you clean it. Here is my brush, okay. But it's very nice when you use the electric eraser because this point is very precise and you have a lot of control of your drawing when you are creating a texture, erasing. It's perfect. I really recommend this tool, and I will also put a link on description if you wanna buy them on Amazon, my affiliate link. And let me show you how simple it is. We just press a button here and the eraser spins. Okay, and as you touch it here, you press the button. So it's very precise and very effective. And very fast to work, in fact. Alright. So you see how amazing it is. We already see a volume here from this line. We see there is a volume here. It's just amazing. And now if you want to smooth this, I will clean my blending stump on a sandpaper. I'll let it very clean, because now I want to smooth the texture. So I will just approach the blending stump here and smooth this transition from the very white to the stain I created. So you don't see a line, a transition here. When you see the drawing, you cannot see the transition. So this way, in my opinion, looks much more realistic. Because it really creates an illusion of volume. And the foam related to water, it's very white. Yeah, it's very white. And I also use it a bit here on this line. I wanted this very dark area, but I disguise the line using the blending stump. I will be very happy if you can follow this approach I'm using and create your own water effect. It's really my passion to draw realistic water scenarios. Right. So we can also here create more effect using the kneadable eraser. So we can have some transitions here using the kneadable eraser. We can also use a lighter pencil. Here I'm using the Noor 1580. In fact, I used the Noor for this drawing, the whole drawing. I used the Noor, and these are the pencils. My desk is a bit messy today. Anyway, these are the pencils, set of 12 from 6B to 6H, and I will also put a link on the description if you want to buy them. And I use here the F to create just a soft transition here, very soft transition here, from this darker to the total white. Now I start to work on fine details. So I remove the lines. If there is a trace here, I don't like it, I remove it. Like here. Also here. And then again you can go with the blending stump. See how the process is repetitive. But suddenly you see that your texture is getting better and better. So if I continue working here, this video would take about 2 hours to conclude the texture the way I want it, but you already see it's close to this result here, right? And I'd like you to comment and try to apply this technique and comment what you think. And the links for my course book and the materials will be on description. And I hope you like it and have fun. See you on next video. Bye bye.